Yeah, I think that'll be she'll be the person that sets the tempo.
Yeah.
And I think the tempo needs to be really quick.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I don't, what is this time?
Why
does he have cheese wheels?
Yeah, I was gonna mention the Bane top, but we weren't switching into the camera yet. But yeah, he has the cheese wheels in his hands.
And it's called soured, so it's just sour. Why does a Bane have cheese?
What's it called?
Soured relationship.
Some sour cheese.
Yeah, some sour cheese. You know, that's what when I know of a Bane elemental, I know they do like cheese, so I guess it makes a little sense. But
yeah, Tropos is a cheeseaholic.
Yeah. He needs
in
to
the
lay
lore.
off it.
It's
Yeah,
in
it's
the
in the
lore.
lore. You have to read it. And Slacks won't tell you about that lore, but
Yeah, he doesn't really know because he just makes it all up.
yeah, exactly. That finally someone else who understands real lore. Thank you, Peter. But how is this middle matchup go? Doesn't Kunkka does he do good against it? Obviously, you talk about, well, you can just cleave down the treants, but early, you really can't do that, right? Especially with the buckler.
They both do good, and mostly just because they have unlimited regen, right? Kunkka can port back to base with an X.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Furion can port back to base, teleport back in. It's really just kind of a farm fest, and in that sense, I kind of favor the Kunkka because I think he just scales better.
Yeah.
But it'll kind of be up to FN to make rotations to the side lanes and really achieve a lot.
Yep. Do you agree that it felt with what God say that VPP just really want to win these lanes? Like that's how they win the game. They have to win the lanes.
I think they definitely kind of did that when they picked the Underlord versus the Luna. It's kind of a lane counter matchup. But the Furion is like a blind mid. That's something I've talked about a bit on the panels. So it's not too uncommon.
Yeah.
Zero has very few bad matchups, and he can achieve a lot in the game regardless of how his lane goes.
You have the global teleport, one of the few heroes who does after the boots of travel change.
You can just play really fast. You can help your team get early towers. I'm a little bit worried that he's making space for a Queen of Pain, and I'm not sure if Queen of Pain is going to out-carry even a Kunkka, let alone a Luna.
Yeah, it almost sounds like, I mean, honestly, you'd rather have like a Quap making space for the Nature's Prophet almost, it feels like, but now with the lane stuff, you can't really have that. Top lane, a lot of damage being done to the Bane. Will get flown on, and this should be a first blood here. Fairy Fire. Oh, the last tick of the Fire Spirit. Will he go down as well? No, level 1 Firestorm, no damage over time, it feels like. What's he going to do? It looks like he might go Suicide to the tier 2, maybe just tier 1 even.
Yep.
Oh, the Courier, though. Nah, he can't get in time. He will just die. Unhealable damage to the tower, too.
True. 9 damage to the tier 1 tower there.
It adds up, Peter.
Yeah,
Numbers add up.
Just max bin Dota. You love to see it.
And out in the bottom lane, man, Queen of Pain has actually taken a ton of damage, but General, he is I believe he brought like 2 sets of tangos and a salve, and he's down to 1 tango. He has just been getting right-click, but same with the Quap, only 1 tango as well, so the regen battle been a pretty big deal in this.
Doesn't seem like an epileptic kid hero to me. He seems like a hard carry Morphling PL player, not a safe lane Quap kind of player.
Yeah,
but I could be wrong. You know?
I mean, you're not wrong according to his stats, at least. When his most played hero, is PL as well as, I believe, Slark. So he definitely plays the harder carry, but I'm excited to see. Let's see it. Hey, making a name for himself, right? You're known. You are the #1 PL in the world, but can you play other heroes?
This one's for the clout.
Yep, this is for let him know.
They are doing very well in this tournament so far, undefeated, and they are up the game here, so they can get a little bit creative. They probably haven't been practicing that much just because they've been playing so much.
Yeah,
they haven't had an opportunity to try new things.
Yeah, how does that work? So, like, I mean, obviously, the last couple of years you were playing, it wasn't the same, right? Because we weren't having that much internet or online Dota, I should say. How does it matter? Like, if you go from like a BO3 like this, do you consider this a match? But doesn't it also kind of feel like you're scrim for the day, or do you think?
Well, truth be told, in Dota, everything is practice for the international.
Yeah, obviously. In the long run, yeah.
So
I just don't know if feel it like when you're at a LAN, right? You play even if you play 1 BO3. I don't know if it's different from playing like 1 BO3 online.
It depends. When you're in like this kind of environment where there's matches constantly happening, you can actually gain a lot from just spectating the other professional games. But if you were in like if you were playing less, I think generally teams try to do like 2 best-of-3s a day.
Middle lane, he's gonna take a lot of damage. Does he have a creep to cleave off of? He gets put inside, has the Quelling Blade, but FN takes a nice angle there, so there is no creep to cleave off. He's going to go 2 attacks, would be enough. 1 doesn't get the second. And like you said, both players already have been TPing back and forth to the base. His bottom lane, and a lot of damage done again.
Yeah, I don't know if Kunkka will actually have to utilize that too much. I think he does have a bit of an advantage here.
Yeah, if only maybe like level 1 or 2 names, probably just right-clicks him, but now that you have level 3, Tidebringer, you just out-harass him super hard.
Yeah, Dyer's also doing really well in lanes here, so...
Let's say the only one not even really struggling. Luna 24-2, obviously the Underlord's winning, but they're both super even. Oh my goodness, the Quap. Close to going down the stun. He eats the Fairy Fire right before, oh, the reaction times. He would have gone down to that stun for sure. Now the Courier will end up going down. Always want to fly, just right-clicks it. Didn't even have to use Icarus Dive.
I thought Mars players went... Did they go Soul Ring? I feel like that's what he was going for with this ring.
Yeah, most do.
Or is he just rushing a hood?
I think you should. Oh, he has a Courier coming out. Let's see. Well, he's just bringing out Mangoes, so it feels like he might just be going for the hood. I mean, that hero has insane mana problems. 300 mana, both your skills cost decent amount, right? Use both of them, even at level 1, it's 180.
Mars ult is 200 mana.
And you have 300 right now, so he'll have, what, like 380 mana? Yeah, you need the Soul Ring, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Aloha Dance gets blasted. And now FN, he's here. You talked about this is what you gotta do with this hero. Firon just TPs in and gets the +1.
That was a juicy alternate.
That really was it. It destroyed him. Doesn't mean that the Kunkka's going to be far middle, but it's kind of funny in that way. Kunkka's one of those heroes you pick up a lot, 9th pick, because you know, well, you just don't want to get countered. He's usually the one losing his lane and wanting to rotate, but it feels like he's just sticking middle and not really rotating.
How's the Luna doing up here?
Pretty good. What, 4th in net worth? Just 1 deny behind the Underlord.
Oh, Bane looks like now he's in some trouble. Never mind.
Could be okay. Underlord is currently the highest net worth, though, so it looks like VTune's used a little bit of his money on regen. Ooh, canceled TP's middle. And they're just going to back up. Aloha Dance will stick around. Save, meanwhile, he's loving this. He almost looked for a solo kill on Iceberg there.
Yeah, they used the X-Boat combo on Furion, which is why we saw that port from Bane that ended up getting canceled because Furion was fine.
There's you just be tips between the two players. Pretty friendly in the lobby. Seem to be good friends, isn't that? Epileptic Kid, for now, obviously, it is still just a laning phase, and he's pretty good at that. I'm curious to see how they do play this game. Do you just want to completely just rotate all your heroes, or do you want to farm up on, like, FN or the Queen of Pain, this top lane? Hit a mouse, because I just don't know if, like, you just want to play super active on everyone, or you do want one of those heroes to actually be farming.
Is he going Necrobook?
He is. That's been the case for a lot of Quaps in the save. I know Skeeter did it when he got in the save lane. I saw Book 1. I've also seen a Rushed Orchid no boots, but I've heard most people flame that because it costs so much and doesn't really give you stats. Also, there's a tier 1 item, by the way, at that middle camp that hasn't been picked up yet by the tier 1 tower, and that could just get stolen. That is actually a
I feel like you could just go Blade Mail, and it'd be some good armor for Kunkka. And uncontrollable damage against Luna.
Yeah.
Farron could also go Blade
Mail. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was like, Blade Mail, Quap, and Nature's Prophet. That feels pretty good. They all get the bonus damage from it. Armor feels pretty good. Bottom lane, they're going to rotate. He hits the Raw Torrent into the X-Boat. Pulls him back, but he does it too late. Save gets the stun, blocks him in. Iceberg, he does have that Rum on him, so he's not taking the most damage. Do we have a rotation? Yep, a nice block out. Enchant Totem hits. Can they bring him down, though? The Rum? He's hung over. There's the Quap ulti, and it misses from the Nightmare. Oh,
they still got it.
Oh, but he kills the Quap.
And the Bane.
Oh, my goodness. He just double... Oh, that is not good. They are probably going to bring down the Mars here as well. Do they have enough damage, actually? No, because he blocks him out. The crystals, the Earth shape. Oh,
this
Radiant.
Game is saucy.
It really is. Radiant kind of messing themselves up there. The Bane sleep dodges his own team's Quap ulti, and then the Nature's Prophet helping out the Mars a little, so... FlyToMoon, they'll say, sure, we'll take it. The double kill for the Kunkka. And that buys enough time where Aloha Dance, he's sitting middle on the Nyx. He's going to get level 6 now after this wave. And we see the replay here. Yeah, this was... Let's see what did happen. Why did he sleep him? Just to not run away?
I think he felt like he was getting away.
Yeah.
And he had, like, the Rum was about to wear off, and he was still losing HP from it. So after the sleep, he would have been super low.
That feels like you just got greedy. If you're maybe okay, the Bane, sure you die. Felt like Epileptic Kid, a little bit greedy to be maybe get the last hit on it instead of just getting experience.
Yeah, I don't know if he really needed to use Quap ult if Bane had sleep.
Okay, yeah, he is struggling on that co-op. Only 5th on the net worth, a little bit above the Mars, so technically winning his lane. But the Luna, she's just into the jungle now, has the Helm of the Dominator, double Wraith Band.
Maybe Underlord will carry.
You think?
He can take a lot of damage from Phoenix, but yeah, Underlord is kind of like a right-click. He can be strong. Don't underestimate him, all right?
I won't. I promise. But
Whoa. Look at the Aloha Dance skill build on Nyx Assassin. What am I witnessing at the moment?
2, 3, 0, 1.
I have not seen a skill build like this in, what, like half a decade? When is the last time you've seen this?
When someone played Nyx against OD middle like 2 or 3 years ago, probably.
All right, fair enough.
So, yeah, I mean, that's still a long time. Well, why, I guess? Is it just first because it is Nature's Prophet, Quap Bane, just high intelligence, or an own Zero Shaker with the lower cooldown, I guess? Just different.
Seems like a hipster build to me.
And you're not buying into it? You're not feeling it?
I'm definitely not buying into it. Spike Carapace is just so good.
It's value.
Especially against, like, Quap and Underlord. And
it scales really well, too. It's not just the solo point. It scales
reduces the cooldown, increases the stun duration. And we have a dive top on Phoenix.
Oh, tries the... Does he fly away? They don't save the stun. He will go down to FN.
The last right click followed.
Oh.
FN's going Blade Mail. This guy's going... Oh, he is going Orchid.
Okay. It's not the bug build. How do you feel about that, though? Just brown boots, Orchid? You have to play very
I'm glad he didn't go Book. I think the summon route is just not good. They already have Furion Treants, and I think Kunkka is the counter to summon heroes. So, you know, maybe he could have gone Blade Mail, but I'm glad he's at least going Orchid rather than the Necro Book.
Looked like they might have wanted to defend bottom, but a member of Radiant tries to TP bottom and then ends up just canceling it, so it should be a free tower.
Yeah, I think Dire's lineup is about to pick up some pace here, and I'm worried that Radiant is not ready to fight.
When is Radiant ready to fight? Are they ever going to be like team fighty? Or are they more
Earthshaker Blink, I think, honestly. And that's a long ways away.
It is. Ooh, Epileptic Kid looks around. He sees V-Tune, but knowing, well, we don't have any stuns on any of our cores except for Pit of Malice.
Yeah, porting down here like this. And
uh-oh, and now he's going to get bound. Yeah, FN. He's a little bit tanky, has the Blade Mail, he will throw it out. They're just going to throw the egg down. He's going to try to TP out. He might make it. He does. Wow, they don't commit the boat. And he just makes it out. They are chasing Epileptic Kid.
Mana burn him.
He's going to try. He hits the stun. There's the mana burn. It takes almost all of it away. Nice double stun there. There's going to be a TP in from DM. On the creep, they have the grip. It's onto the Kunkka. Here comes DM. Has the Pit of Malice. Will throw it down. Doesn't need to because the grip lasts 400 seconds. FN gets the Phoenix as well. And okay, just like that, Radiant does get a nice 2-for-0 trade when it looked like they might have just lost their Furion, and they don't.
Yeah, bit of a mistake there from Iceberg not using the boat to finish off the Furion. That is a mid Furion. It's a level 10 Furion.
He's worth a lot. You should commit. I mean, boat's a low cooldown anyways. You usually just use it on any kill you get, including a support.
Yeah, guess he just thought he really didn't need it there. Phoenix expended the egg as well, so that's going to be down. But Luna is still farming.
She is, and that's going to be the scary thing. She should easily be the... Unless Nature's Prophet has a lot of room, gets a lot of kills, I feel like the Luna should eventually overtake the Nature's Prophet in net worth, but maybe FN is the farming god?
No, I mean, Furion farms really fast, but that's kind of always been Furion's thing, is that his net worth doesn't really... It doesn't translate into scalability like other heroes.
Yeah.
Because, you know, he has Sprout, Teleport, and Treants, which are all, I would say, late game. They're useful, but they don't help you fight better in like a straight up man up.
This time they will get the kill. Still don't use the boat, but they get it anyways. And we are going, I mean, you're talking about old builds. Iceberg's going the old Phase Boots, Shadow Blade, Kunkka build, and there's the ulti from Epileptic. Hits on both of them, blinking behind. That's going to be a 2 for the boat run. Won't even make it in time.
This is crazy. I'm seeing both teams playing in their safe lane a lot. And
why?
Oh, that's the yeah. The teams that have been playing, like both times when the teams are playing in their safe lane, they're losing fights. We saw VPP do it down in the bottom lane. Now we have FlyToMoon, you know, just
top.
Yeah, some pointless deaths up top. Really just don't need to be in this area. Like, this lane should be reserved for Kunkka, who can just X himself and TP to the tier 2 tower and blast it out with the Tidebringer. They should be focusing on taking control of this bottom area of the map and letting Luna or Kunkka farm Ancients. That'll get them further ahead in the game.
Yeah. Well, the Luna is doing that, even though they lost to 2 errors, just topping the net worth. Now, man, we just saw the Dota plus win probability, 50-50. Right down the line, pretty even.
Thanks, Gavin.
Oh. FlyToMoon, they're rotating top, not smoked up, but Aloha Dance is in Viz, trying to scout out. Looks like they just want to pick up the rune, though.
They know.
Yeah. And they will just back up for now. And it looks like Nature's Proud's actually going a Heaven's Halberd. He at least just picked up a Sanj, so I can't really see him going Sanj and Yasha.
Sanj and Kaya.
If he wants.
No.
I mean, you're talking hipster builds, Peter. Would that be the ultimate hipster build?
I don't know. I thought Envy was doing some hipster stuff last night, but that was actually just straight up ownage.
This is, oh, there's going to be the ulti from the Mars. Who do they find? It's Epileptic Kid. The Quap instantly brought down. They've got the egg. This should be another kill on DM. The boat. It's here. The shark gobbles him right up, and they're going to go into the tier 1 tower. They could even think about either maybe going Roche at tier 2. Looks like they just want to farm up, though.
There's no need, man. I think their lineup, they're just too strong. I just don't see when Radiant is ever like, yep, we're ready to fight.
Yeah, it feels like FN's just going to have to do a lot of split pushing, and you're like, well, I wonder why he's going for the Sanj kind of build then, if that's the case. It feels like you want a team fight with that. He's going to run into him. That is a Shadow-Bladed Kunkka. Welcome. Welcome to the past, my friend. You were going to be found. There's going to be the stun. Torrent goes out. He doesn't even have to use the X yet. He's waiting. There's going to be the X. Do they have backup? They do. Ein sleeps up Kunkka.
Fiend's Grip. No.
Neither team wants to commit. It would have been a 3v3 fight. General, no ulti's like, nah, let's try not to. His bottom lane Luna, and we'll just TP out. Let's get the Helm of the Dominator creep for some extra gold. And now the Quap switch it up, realizing, all right, Book's bad, Orchid's bad. We got to get some survivability. We're going for the Yules now, and the BKB.
Yeah, Yules is nice to help dodge some Kunkka spells. You can also dodge the Lunal to some extent. You have some extra mana regen if you get mana burn too much. But yeah, doesn't really seem like a winning item. But, you know, I don't really think he has much better choices at this point.
Yeah, that sounds like what item is. It feels like the safe lane Quap was supposed to kind of dominate its lane, and it's already failed at that.
The one silver lining I think Radiant does have is the Earthshaker Blink, which he's now 500 gold away.
All right, that'll be a big one. Should be level 10 for that as well.
If they can win a bunch of team fights, right, through spellcasting, before like. If they can jump the Luna before she gets BKB off or something like that, or force a really bad Phoenix Egg where they're able to, you know, right-click it down, something like that. Like, something needs to go wrong for FlyToMoon, I think, for them to actually lose team fights.
And well, looks like both teams have heeded your advices. Radiant has started playing top, and Dire has started playing bottom, not sticking in their safe lane at all.
What is Underlord doing in this game?
It doesn't feel like much. Hey, that's just Underlord, right? Have you ever really felt an impactful Underlord?
Sometimes, but yeah, it's very like...
It's a strange hero.
People would say, oh, pick him for, you know, because he wins this lane or he crushes this lane, right, up against like a Spectre or something like that. But I was always confused about when you actually pick this hero. I kind of liked it up against... I like it against Spectre because if he haunts, then you can just ult and get everybody out. Or if you're playing against like Night Stalker and Night Stalker ults, like, you know, that kind of like ultimate, oh, they popped it. Like
counter for counter.
Yeah, there's very few ultimates like that. Like, like Terrorblade popping Metamorphosis, right? Then you can just be like, okay, let's get out.
Boom.
That kind of thing. That's where I think Underlord can be good. Don't really see that in this game too much. And they could have went for something with a little bit more team fight, because I think that's what they're lacking in this game is...
Oh my. Oh my, whoa, Epileptic, he does have level 4 blink, they go up the hill, Mars is going to be the first one locked down, Laudin will get slept but woken up, and there's the dunk, it hits on the 3 of them, there's the Quabbly, do they have enough to bring him down though? No, the Luna's still alive, has ulti, gets trapped in, but they can't attack her because of the Mars disengagement. General, the perfectly placed ultimate, they try to smoke up, that doesn't work. There's already heroes still right next to Iceberg's gone, and well, you said it. It was a perfect Earthshaker ulti, but they don't have the damage because the right clicks from Quap as well as Nature's Prop were just blocked by the Mars ultimate to the outside, and they couldn't do anything. Dang. Still a 1 fight, though. I mean, it's a 1-for-0 trade. You did use your big, long cooldown winning ultimate on the Earthshaker, though. But they're going for a tier 1 tower. Now, let's see. Aloha Dance. He's got the maxed out mana burn now. Throws out the stun, hits it up. Epileptic Kid has lost all of it. There's going to be the egg. There's the nukes. Pit of Mouse locks down 3 of them. DM throws out his ulti. He used it. And now can they get it? FN goes down. Oh, they look for that tier 1 tower. Can't even get it because all the ultimates besides Mars were still up. They had the Luna ult. They had the Phoenix egg, and it was enough. And they're right into the Roche pit with that double damage, maybe?
No way.
No?
Maybe way.
The DD plus the Wolf. How much is he doing? About 500 a hit. Not too. Okay, 400. But
he does do a lot of damage, actually, with the Wolf.
Don't let. Oh, please don't let the Wolf die.
This is risky, though. Maybe.
They are getting healed up. There's going to be a stun. Save blinks forward. He blocks them all in. They are going to kill the Nyx Assassin. Boat goes down. Mars ulti. They want to kill, but they realize double damage wearing off. I don't know if they can. They might need to run out of this pit and take a fight.
Definitely risky.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, just the Pit of Mouth, right? That's one good thing about this hero. And the Luna actually tanked up a lot of damage. They blink forward. He's just dead. He almost died to Roche solo. Oh, my goodness. Peter, this wasn't risky. This was foolhardy. They just tossed away Roshan and 3 lives.
The fools.
Oh, that's just. I know we tossed around the phrase game changing. That really was. They just lost their 2 biggest core. They lost all 3 of their cores and Roche.
That's why Roshan is such a difficult decision to make. I've played on some teams, and I have other people on my team calling Roche, and I'd just be like, just let me make the Roche call, all right? Because
I'm the Roche man.
You only do Roche when it's free. Taking a contested Roshan in a somewhat even game is a surefire way to lose.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think.
Oh, sorry, middle lane. Oh, we do have the Roche fight.
We're gonna replay, but Luna's dead.
Yeah, it's fine. Luna dies, but this replay, it was a big one. Pretty much, it felt like the Mars maybe used the ulti a little bit early, but that Earthshaker Fisher, right? I was like, oh, they're just trying to do it, but no, they were just blocked in. The Luna tanked 6 Roche hits, 2 of them were bashes, 50% of her life, just like that. And the Earthshaker, I loved it. He went in, no ulti, didn't care. I'm just Enchantodium. If I die, at least we get them and all 3 cores and a Roche. You talked about they need to win, what, 2 or 3 fights in a row? There's the first one, and it's
that
a
was a
Roche
big
fight.
one.
That's a huge
with the Roche, it's pretty big. But doesn't mean that Dyer's out of it. And while we were in that replay, Luna did die once again. She got echo slammed around the tier 2 mid tower here, and pretty much just got insta-gibbed.
Oh no, they don't even get the Carapace on the Underlord. Loa Dance might just need to throw out the raw stun. No, X instead on the Bane. Sleep dodge. Well played, sir. And he will have his level 2 ultimate too with that tome in his backpack. Man, this is a 6K lead, Peter. It was 3K
Bane
3 minutes ago.
Right,
he is, literally. Having a great game, 3, 2, and 6. And let's go back on Quap, because this is a hero. We were worried about what items, how do you carry a game. Ewell's into a BKB. So it doesn't, it's weird, right? They're not really going damage on anyone.
Well, Quap has a lot of built-in damage through Shadow Strike and Scream of Pain, along with her ultimate. Her thing is just staying alive, casting her spells multiple times in a team fight, and having mana regen, honestly. So
you like this build as of where we're at now?
Well, I don't think it's not an amazing Quap game, but he's making it work. And I've seen the Ewells save him at least once now. So
yes. Well, the net worth, the Nature's Prophet is currently at the top, about 600 above the Luna and DM. You talk about maybe he'll have some big impact. Maybe he'll carry. He's tanky now. Has a full pipe, plate mail, and a nether shawl. It seems like all of a sudden FlyToMoon, they were being the bigger aggressors this game, but now that they're falling behind, they're a little bit nervous to like go into these FNs and will they find him? FN, there's the X. He does have the Aegis, but he's pretty far by himself. There's no way. He's dead twice, right? Are they TPing in on? Oh my goodness, the Underlord's here. We forgot. The Uber's here. Down comes the boat. Boat hits FN. He has the blade mill, but he didn't pop it off. He will now. Throws it out. Sprouts there. That's the egg. Big ulti from the Quap. Isn't enough. Iceberg's already dead. Aladdin's down as well. The egg. It does pop off, though. They're all stunned, and they're all going to go down, but there's the grip. It's onto the Luna. Can DM with Fire Spirits on him do enough? FN's back. He bought back, and it's a damn good buyback. A spear does hit Bane, but he's going to be completely okay. Now Mars will just get right-clicked. They don't really have the most damage against them, but they should have enough, especially with that Imp Claw. They get him, and a great use of that buyback from the Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, help them secure a bunch of kills. Otherwise, it would have been a huge loss for VPP. Not a great team fight for them. But with the buyback, they were able to, turn it around.
Yeah, look at that recap. The XP change, 1,000 in favor of the Dire, and only 3 in favor of Radiant. Only 300 gold in favor, even with that buyback.
Yeah, it was a pretty good fight for FlyToMoon before those last couple of deaths due to the Furion buyback. So, nice job by FN to salvage it.
He's level 18, so...
Yeah, Underlord did a ton of damage there. He's pretty much getting ignored in team fights now. He's just become so tanky, and he's reducing all the damage that they're doing by being in the middle. And he's doing a lot of damage himself now. He's got 43 bonus permanent damage.
Yeah. Has the Lotus Orb up now as well. Defensive, offensive, DM, doing it all.
He can remove the Fire Spirits from himself, which I think is super useful if he wants to hit the egg or just even hit opponents.
And that egg, as you said, they were hitting it. I think it had 2 more attacks left. That egg doesn't go off. They might just get full team wiped without getting any kills, but decent placement of the egg, plus that Mars ulti early.
And Shaker's all of a sudden got a Shadow Blade now. He's really farmed.
Wow. And I go back to this Kunkka build, Peter, because I did say it's an older build. All Shadow right. Blade first. Why did people stop going it?
I don't think you need it.
Yeah.
Like, they already have a Nyx as well on their team. Like, they're going to have sentries and detection.
Oh, well, FN by himself again. Does he have a blade? Oh, the sleep dodge on the boat. Pops the blade. He's an MKB. We got the Eternal Envy Nature's Prophet. Do they have enough damage? The Blink Forward Aloha dance with the mana burn. Barely enough. There's the grip. They'll get the Nyx. Throws out the ulti. Maybe could have saved it for the other 3 heroes over here. V-Tune will just run out. And they get a 1-for-1 trade, but I'm sure FlyToMoon's like, oh, wow. We come out on top there. We'll take it.
Yeah, Iceberg does have a BKB as Kunkka here, but it's dead on the courier, I think. Yes. It's up in like 5 seconds.
So we'll have that soon. A little more survivability, and then some extra damage. Ooh. We'll find a telescope. What's your favorite neutral item in general when you're playing support and when you're playing core? Do you got any? You a Philosopher's Stone guy?
No.
No, all right.
I like the Van Brace when I'm support. You put it on strength and you have double bracers. That's pretty nice. I also like Essence Ring, super good. As a carry or as a core?
Yeah. Like say you're a Kunkka. What would you want to see?
Oh, I like Greater Fairy Fire.
Okay.
The plus 35 damage. Or spider legs.
Yeah. Mini cheese, extra damage, pretty nice.
Yeah.
How do you feel about neutral items in general, I guess? Are you a fan or not a fan of what they did to the game?
I don't know. If it helps people be interested in playing, then I'm a fan of it. But for me, I don't.
RNG is always
I don't really like it that much, I would say.
Fair enough. RNG, always a crazy thing. Aloha dance. Uh-oh, yeah, he gets hit by the Nature's Prophet ultimate right when he walked uphill. He's like, yep, they got a ward and a sentry there. I will no longer go there.
Smoke from Radiant back into their own jungle.
That's a little weird because they saw the Nyx assassin. They clearly know he's not there and he ran backwards. But they're going to go all the way around. Save has that blink echo. Got to be careful.
Still under smoke, so they don't see them.
Well, DM level 17. He's creeping and he's crawling. They want to find one, but they won't.
Yeah, Dire's ready now. Posturing on the high ground for a potential fight.
Are you surprised by FN going for the big damage item? Went for the MKB. Oh, Iceberg. They popped the dust, but it missed. They knew he Shadow Blade. Whoa, and he just cleaves them. Both teams.
He got his BKB now, so he feels strong.
He does save. Blinks forward, hits the stun. It was on Aloha Dance. will get slept. Shadow Strike's already on him. They get the grip. They just want to get one kill. BKB, he throws out the ulti. It's getting it like forward. They have everyone. They're safe. Get the next one to go down. He hasn't got his ulti. No, he runs away. The Luna ulti shredding FN, though. He already used his buyback. DM gets the rest of them out of there. And I swear we just saw this trade, didn't we? Nyx Assassin for Nature's Prophet once again. Yeah,
not the best trade, but a really great Underlord ult there. Able to get his team out after the Mars ult and Luna ult and Phoenix ult.
Yeah. Like you said when you brought up, like, you like the Underlord Spectre. It feels like with the Phoenix, you see the egg, you just get out, but they're jumping forward. Lotus Orb himself on the Underlord Torrent will end up missing. Sunray healing, damaging. Will they bring down the Bane? Seems to be possibly. Nope, another good Nightmare dodge.
He dodged the X with Nightmare.
He's owning on this hero right now. That is 4 dodges in a row, I believe. On himself, on others, saving his team quite a bit.
He's got the Aether Lens. This is a true luxury item for Bane.
And the 125 cast range. So you talk about Shadow Shun, right? This hero, very similar talents. Well, goodbye, Aloha Dance. You are the sacrificial lamb on this team.
I wonder if they'll force Roche here. That was a buyback from Nyx, so he's a dieback now. Dead for 60. Farron has a lot of damage for Roche.
And they will. I like it. They just go right into the pit. FN, his buyback, still not for 2 minutes, so if Dire somehow threatens it to get out, but it looks like they're giving it up.
Yeah, this is not great for Dire. This is Aegis and Cheese, and very similar lineup to the last game for FlyToMoon, where they're quite ultimate dependent, I would say.
Okay, FN takes the Aegis. And Queen of Pain has the BKB and has the Orchid with a Mind Breaker in the stash, so she is finally getting some items, some damage. And on Dire's side, once again, you talked about, it just feels like you have to hit the ultimates to win the team fight, because all of a sudden, VP.Prodigy, they've got a shitload of damage. Now you've got an MKB Nature's Prophet and an Orchid BKB Quap.
Yeah, fair and the ulti. This hero's unbalanced. This guy just does it all.
Yeah. Really does. Going for the BKB next. Once he gets that, he is really going to be ready to just stand there and dish out the punishment.
Yeah. I feel like people have lowered their priority on Furion in this tournament, but I still feel like he's looking good in almost every game he's played.
Because even in this game, right, we're just worried, like, if they fall behind, they don't really have the team fight, but they've managed to show they have a lot of team fight, and it is this Furion because of that one buyback into team fight win. Really did help.
Oh, he actually went 20% CDR on Furion instead of the attack speed.
Why do you think?
He just more ultimates and...
Yeah, I mean, it's more uptime on your bonus damage, I guess.
Sprouts. My 20% CDR is kind of a lot, right?
It is.
Works with your items, too.
You assume he's probably going to get, like, a sheep eventually, right? I think most Nature's probably, like, 5th or 6th item one.
It's going BKB now, but yeah, maybe a sheep next.
So...
Oh, 30 attack speed's not really that much, right?
Not, yeah. I mean, because Slark gets, what, 20 attack speed at level 10? You're getting a 30 attack speed at level 20?
Yeah, it's like a free... Actually, it's pretty bad. I think CDR is the play.
Like, if that was a level 10 talent, maybe, but a level 20 talent, CDR, probably the play. Because you're looking up Gloves of Haste, 450 gold for 20 attack speed, so it's like, what, 600 gold?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, CDR, that's still valuable, Peter. Like a mother's love.
Always.
And Save, by the way, we have not seen an ulti in a while. That fight at the Roche pit, he got gone on. He didn't end up dying with 40 HP, but he didn't use his ulti, so they still have that big boom in your face. It looks like they tried to smoke up and find a good engagement.
Is that what Earthshaker's ultimate's called?
What?
The big boom in your face?
The big boom in your face, yep. The Echo Slam.
I didn't know.
Uh-oh. Once again, FN, but this time he's fine. He's got the Blade Mill. He's got the Aegis. They got locked down. Aloha Dance, you have been in this position a few times before. Make it a 5th time. They blink forward. Uh-oh, save. He wants to find more at that Shadow Blade. He's thinking, oh, he really thought about it, but they had vision. Now he's X'd. Do they have a save? There it is. Nightmare saved once again. That is now 5 in a row.
Ban Bane 2020.
Especially against this. I mean, Bane just seems like a great hero. The fact he's getting a Nightmare dodge every time, he might just be a little too good on it. And they bring down the Tier 2 tower. Some more team gold. 11K gold. And now we talked about who last game we talked, is the PL the best late game? It feels like Luna should be the best late game, but when you're down 10 to 11K at this point, well, what has to happen? You need like a Satanic, a Divine. It feels like you just need one more item every single time.
Yeah, Luna is a hero that farms really quickly, so I think generally she likes to play when she's a bit ahead.
Ooh, and that is not the case this game anymore.
No, but she's not too far behind. I still think Dire can win some fights with their ults, but Radiant's getting a little bit smarter about how they choose to take their fights.
They've definitely slowed the game down a bit. We saw last game, whether they were behind or ahead, they were just running on it, but now they're fine. They know FN can definitely outfarm this Luna just TPing around the map.
Yeah, what's the timer on Aegis? Do we know?
It should be about 2 minutes.
Okay. I'm
just making that time up, but I believe it is.
Yeah, I think they can maybe even try to... I don't know if they want to force high ground. Maybe they feel like they're not strong enough. Get another round of bounties.
We'll scoop them up. They get both the bottom ones. Both top ones are standing. See, maybe Aloha Dance wants to aggressively go after him. Doesn't look like it, though. He's chill, no ulti up.
Yeah, I don't need to really worry about those bounties. A lot of times in the late game, you'll get distracted by these bounty runes because you think that you need to go get them, but what it ends up doing is just splitting you up on the map, which creates opportunities for your opponents to catch you off guard.
Yeah, like if the Mars was there, it could have just killed the Quap.
Yeah.
Be careful.
But if Dire is so scared to even try to attempt to attack VPP.
Oh, middle, here we go. Can they bring down DM? He doesn't get the Lotus over, but yeah, he's just dead.
Yep.
You talked about it. You split up a little. Quap as well as FN were top. 2 supports bottom. And that means one alone.
And now you're not going to be able to use your Aegis.
Oh, it's a rough one. There it goes. Aegis now down. Nature's probably going for the Assault Cuirass, and there's going to be a quick pause. The hero hunt. All right, Peter, whoever gets the most out of us wins. Wait, who is it? PL's bottom left.
Legion Commander right in the middle.
Bristol's bottom middle left. Boom!
I literally saw him like the same time you saw him.
Yeah, for sure. Peter, I mean...
My mic's on delay.
Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah, production has said Peter actually won. No, but when I was born, I was actually born with a very rare eye condition where I can just see, if I envision a detail in my head, if it appears on a screen, I can see it.
Yeah, I was born with like a photographic memory and like extra brain cells for like genius traits and stuff.
So when are they going to come out?
They have been coming out, so I want to.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I forgot about that one.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, I was in... Well, this game, how do you come back as FlyToMoon now? Like, I know you already said it's the big ultimates, but say you do win a big fight, like you get, say, a 3-for-1 or something exchange, and your ultis are on cooldown. What do you need to do after that? Do you just try to get map control again? Just get wards down? Or because it feels like you
need your Luna to just get absolutely yoked.
Like, we need a 5-6 slotted item?
Satanic Rapier.
You do need it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he can just own.
All right. And I feel like, I mean, that definitely can happen. It doesn't feel like we've seen it as much as last ESL when we were seeing, like, oh,
we
they're going Rapier, and there were a lot of wins with the comebacks. Not so much this time.
A little bit less, but I still think it's a possibility.
It is. I mean, you get level 25 as well.
Just you get 30% lifesteal.
I think, whoa, there's going to be some ultis flying out. BKB popped Aloha Dance. He's dancing around the trees. He's juking, but no. Brought down. There's the blink away. V-Tune dies bottom as well.
What?
Apologies. Yeah. I was the one who pulled you away. Don't blame the Observer. That one was on me, and they're going to look for more. It's going to be the Phoenix.
It's our job to be distracting as casters. It's the Observer's job to catch the kills.
Well, he's catching this one. Maybe not, because the Phoenix does get the ult up. They're just right-clicking. The boat, though, will it hit anyone? No, the egg. It's going to go off, though. They stun. Save goes down. Ein goes down. FN, his BKB just went down, so he's going to go down. Possibly Epileptic Kid. Double damaged up. The Blade Mail doing a lot back. General whiffs the spear, but they do get the kill on FN. That is the gem.
Did they just win that fight 3v5?
They definitely just won that fight 3v5. The Luna was dead. The Nyx Assassin was dead. The Phoenix Egg had 2 more hits on it again.
Phoenix is just an insane hero. Oh my gosh. He just won that fight like solo.
Yeah. I mean, all 3 of the Radiant heroes, they grouped up. I believe 1 Fire Spirit hit all 3. Ooh, no ulti or detection here. And backs up. It is still a 12k lead. Whoa, the spear flies out. All right. You know, maybe. You never know.
You never know. I thought it was so funny. Mars was just like scooting around watching Nyx die, trying to bulwark.
Just help him out, just block some abilities. Level 20 on him, he gets the extra spear stun, so an extra second of stun is pretty nice.
Yeah, and Radiant or BKBs are getting lower and lower, which I actually think benefits Dire. Right? They have Kunkka, Phoenix, Mars, Nyx, even Luna.
Tons of burst.
Whereas on Radiant has instant disable with Earthshaker and then BKB Pierce with Bane. So BKBs are, I would say, less important or less impactful for Dire. They still need them.
But it doesn't feel like you need the full, like, 10 seconds is what we've been seeing.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're just using it for, like, one opportune moment to help you connect on your damage.
Yeah. Avoid a stun that would stop you.
You're still going to get Echo Slam before you get BKB off or Fiend's Gripped.
Okay, we are going to see a group up middle. 4 of the Radiant, 5 of the Dire. Obviously, the Nature's Prophet. Only one not there can TP in.
Do not take Luna's farm. What do you do in general?
Also, I gotta say, Luna, I know, you know, we always talk about the what-ifs, but as one of those carries, as you said, if you get the Satanic, the Divine, you're one of those people, you love getting that 7th item, Ags. Your Ags is like one of the best scaling core Ags in the game. That thing is insane with low BKBs. Down goes a low on it. He just ran uphill. You're dead. Try and get some vision. Witless Shaco found by the Dire. Oh, there's going to be the dunk. It is only under 1. It's only the Phoenix, and he's going to get 4-staffed. He's gripped. Do they stop him? No, yes, they finally do. They're all trapped in from that Mars ultimate on the backside. Epileptic Kid ultis 3 of them, but it's going to be saved going down, and now Epileptic Kid, he has to run, and the Underlord has pulled them all out.
Another really awesome ult by Underlord there. They got pretty much all of the ultimates used. I guess he didn't use both. They used Phoenix Egg and Mars ult, which I think is just a clear sign of let's get out of here.
Yeah. Oh, and another 1-for-1, the Earthshaker for the Nyx. The Nyx does end up buying back, so they lose a little bit of gold.
They tried bursting the Phoenix with the Echo Slam and Quap Ult, but Phoenix has a Halberd, a Bracer, a Cloak.
Craggy Coat.
Level 20, Craggy Coat. Like, he was not even close to dying.
Yeah, he got Echo Slam, then Grip, but he was 4-stepped away, and then Mars was like, wait a minute, I can just cancel this, and he was still at 2,000 HP.
He's got the Sunray during Supernova now. Absolutely absurd talent.
It's funny, right? Because it's like a 10K lead, but it feels like we are talking more about FlyToMoon. Do you think FlyToMoon is in a decent position now after how these last 2 fights have went?
Yes.
Okay.
I think they're just getting too tanky for this Earthshaker burst.
Well, to see FN doing what he needs to. Almost level 25, just split pushing bottom. Siege creep goes down. They'll just be fine. Luna's still farming.
Illusionist Cape and Leveler on Luna.
Yeah, it feels like if you win a fight...
Quiet.
Okay,
focus.
everyone, focus. Get ready. We have a... Trance top middle. No, sorry. Night Stalker's bottom middle left next to the Drow.
At least one.
Crystal Maiden is...
At the bottom, in the middle.
Okay.
Jesus, I almost got...
You almost got 3-0'd. You almost got cleaned up. But I guess they're not playing, so we're not going to get another one here, Peter.
Okay, so if you had an aspiring hero hunt, you know, like a beginner who's trying to get into the game for the first time, what kind of advice would you give him?
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, as a pro hero hunt player?
Any tips and tricks?
The biggest thing first is you actually don't want to look at the pictures, like right away. You want to see you want to read the 3 hero names. You want to get the hero names in your head first, and then you know what to look for. Honestly, that's the best advice.
Do you hero names. Do you feel like you're visualizing what the heroes might look like?
Yeah.
As you're reading the text?
Well, because I read the text and I know the colors of the heroes, and there's only so many colors for certain heroes. So I was looking for Blue Night Stalker, which is what, like Void, Barathrum.
So do you look for all 3 at the same time, or just one at a time?
I look for one at a time. I put in my head Treant Protector, that's why I saw him first.
They still haven't found Crystal Maiden.
I mean, she's a tough find, Peter.
Dota players are just, you know, sometimes they're really good at Dota, but when it comes to the other facets of life.
Yeah. What about you, Peter? You're a Dota player. What would you say your other greatest talent was outside of Dota, if you had to pick one?
Wow. I don't know. It's like my only skill.
Damn. Well, I mean, you said it, so yeah. But no, we're right back into the game. The Satanic still, it looks like so the Luna wanted to finish up the Hurricane fight. Now going Satanic. Oh, BKB by FN. He's just dead, right? Yeah, you're not TPing out. Whoa. That's a pretty big mistake there.
It was the pause.
It was.
It was the playground. It distracted him. Oh, they saw.
I can assure you FN's not happy because I just went back and looked at the chat. When Dyer paused, FN was the person who question marked it. And I'm going to assume that does not mean he's very happy. As they go in middle, there's going to be the nightmare. Nope, not dodge this time. I'm sorry.
Oh,
and he's going to get blown up. Yep, see you later, Bane. They get the 4-staff down on DM, at least saving him. But that's a quick twofer.
And Roshan is up.
What do we? Oh, that's
slipping, man. I think we might be getting a game 3 here.
Wow, and it's been an 11K lead for so long for VPP, but the Luna online, there's going to be an Ein buyback. FN has one as well. It's this Roche fight, and it's scary.
Is Dyer going to throw the game at Roche again?
We are about to find out. In the middle lane, there's going to be a Ewell. Save there. They just popped the egg down. There's going to be an X. They want to bring on the Earthshaker. They know he's the big damage and the lockdown. Does get 4-stepped away. Has the low storm. Throws out a nice 2-man stun. There's going to be the grip on the Kunku who's BKB. There's a Sunray healing them all up. FN just isn't doing quite enough, it feels like, but they have the BKB thought he is. They get the kill with the Quap ultimate. Now the Mars ulti's down. It's going to be DM going down next. See you later. And oh god, FN, if he dies, it's a dunk on the back. It only hits onto V-Tune. There goes FN. That's a dieback. Bane, GG. That's a dieback. And yep. You said GG, they might not be calling it here, but this feels like it is just you're up by 11K, you have worse late game, you just lost 2 team fights in a row. I don't think you're going uphill.
Yeah, maybe not GG yet, but Luna is just a beast at this point. Like, Satanic is such an insanely value item. Not only can you lifesteal 200% for 5 seconds and pretty much get full HP, but you also have 30% status resistance.
You cancel the Earthshaker combo, yeah.
Yeah, you just can't even stun her to stop her from just having, like, she has like 6,000 HP in fights.
Well, Divine Rapier still queued up, more than likely to take it. Who is getting this refresher shard? Phoenix probably, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Mars.
Or
Phoenix,
maybe Kunkka with the double BKBs. I don't know.
Oh, they're just gonna always want to fly take both.
Yeah,
Cheese and it. All right.
Phoenix is a good choice. Egg is insane.
Carapace. Oh, he popped it a little bit too early. Wanted to catch the screen, but couldn't. I don't think they would have gotten the kill anyways. Just be a cheeky play. All right. FlyToMoon, what do you do if you're them now? Do you just group up as 5?
I thought they were going to push mid. But
maybe wait for all of their ultimates to be back up to do it? Because what, Luna 40 seconds. Phoenix just got his. He now has double ulti if he wants. Mars has been up. Same with Kunkka. They're at this tier 1. They haven't even taken a tier 2 yet.
Yeah, I mean, they seem confident that they can just win 5v5s. Thought they would maybe try and force the issue, and because Fearon didn't have buyback, they could get like a melee Rax, but taking the slow route.
No reason not to. As you said, you've got that late game. This Luna feels nigh unkillable at this point.
Yeah, when she gets the Rapier, it's going to be ridiculous.
Queen of Pain does have the Bloodthorn, so some damage. The only problem is you can just kind of pop your BKB and it doesn't do much. All right, Luna, going to be threatening the base. Has the Illusionist cape as well, and the Leveler. I'm surprised he's not popping it and moving it. The old pop and move. I'm really surprised he's not. There's going to be the Ewells. They jump into the base. We do see a split push, but uh-oh. DM in a lot of trouble. Didn't even get his lowest throw out. They just throw the ulti. They say, DM, you want to defend? We're going to toss that at Phoenix Egg, but he does 4-step away. They've committed a lot of ultimates, and no one on Radiant has died yet. Phoenix Egg is on cooldown, but they have the Refresher Shard. Get the stun on the Quap. Quap, Ewells into the air. Pit of Malice locks down 2. Oh, the Queen of Pain ulti. That's the second egg. So Shaker Refresher Shard gone.
Shaker Echo got whiffed. He got hit.
Yeah. And that very well could have just been a big team fight win because the Phoenix was 1 hit away from dying still, maybe. We have a Fisher, throws it out, doesn't carapace it. Torrent hits 1. Luna, there's the grip, there's Luna that bend. He TV's in, yeah, the Luna's gone. This will be at least a kill on the Phoenix, maybe. Blocks them in, they can't attack, there we go.
Okay, maybe it's not over. Rapier coming in a second though. You good?
Yep, I'm good. That was a crazy fight because it feels like we have a lot of these giant fights. Oh, there's just a Divine on the ground. All right, there you go.
I think he bought it and then like didn't have room in his inventory or something.
It's just on the ground. Someone just scoops it out. Oh, well, that's not good. Well, there it is. He still just has the leveler and hasn't equipped it even once.
I think he's just swapping it out, right, with the cape.
He wasn't when they were
Or he's
pushing.
just keeping it if he ever gets to hit buildings.
I think hit building for free,
right?
Here
we go, go on Underlord.
Let's see if they can get him. Nope. He's going to pop that Minotaur horn, dodge the spear. Still taking a ton of damage. Gets his ulti up. Do they have the burst in time? Epileptic Kid here, the ship fleet. Unfortunately.
It was actually cool. DM made it a really amazing play in the space defense. I don't know if you caught it, but they initiated on him with the Yules and they speared him into the tree. And then they Mars ulted and, used a Phoenix Egg and Kunkka Boat, and he actually had the Minotaur horn. So he was able to pop it and then walk outside of the Mars arena.
Yeah.
When, he doesn't really have a BKB, so.
Yeah. Made a way to survive and keep the game alive. Like you said, it's still technically a gold lead for the Radiant, even though it feels like all momentum is Dire side right now.
Yeah, we mentioned it. The Radiant heroes, they just don't scale as well into the late game. They don't translate that net worth into carry ability.
The biggest thing now is it feels like you get the Divine, right? So you're technically way stronger as the Luna. But it is like in a mindset, it almost feels like you're weaker. Oh, they're just going to go on V2. Oh my goodness. FN, you're crazy. He pops the BKB. He's just going to try to get out of there now. There's going to be the sleep. They throw up the Shadow Strike. He does still have the Aegis.
He's not weaker. He needs to man up.
That's what I mean, right? It's more of you're a stronger hero, but it feels like your mindset when you get a Rapier is like, well, I don't want to lose it.
He has Aegis and Satanic.
He needs to go, yeah.
Don't buy it. Don't buy the Rapier if you don't want to use it.
We do see top lane was getting pushed in, but like you said, Kunkka, one of the best at dealing with those. You just X yourself and cleave him down. And only one outside of his
so
face.
the 25 Luna Town is the Eclipse Lucent mini stun, which is the ultimate.
Yep.
Right, so you just stun everybody with it.
For quite a bit. Really pairs good with the Ags if he ever ends up getting one, since it removes the beam limit.
What is going on right now?
Yeah, it feels like Dire is very, very scared to take fights.
I thought they had this opportunity where they killed the Furion with no buyback, and they went and pushed top, right, with the Aegis. And we're like, oh, okay, like they're just gonna wait for Rapier, and then they'll just go 5v5 with Rapier plus Aegis. And now they have it, and there goes the Aegis. It's over. So I guess it's anybody's game at this point. Now Luna has to play scared.
This is scary because Epileptic Kid has a Refresher Orb on the Quap, so you got double BKB, double Bloodthorn.
Is Dire about to lose this game?
That was just an Aloha dance kill. Chill out, Peter.
No, I just see it all slipping away.
You're having an epiphany of this?
Not an epiphany, just an enlightenment. Okay. Just like I thought that it was
pretty clean on how they win, and now they've kind of pushed themselves out of that.
Yeah, it's like a little bit of a brain blast moment for sure.
Underlord has the full Solar Crest going, BKB as well. Whoa, there's going to be the dunk. Will it be enough to bring anyone down? Iceberg on the Kunkka just gets brought down.
No buyback.
No buyback. Save will die. They're going to get the egg. Oh my goodness, there's the buyback, but no egg there. FN taking a lot of damage. He is getting destroyed. There's the sleep to dodge a lot of damage, and DM says, huge plays by the Radiant there. It is just a 2-for-1 trade, but it is a core Kunkka and the buyback from the Phoenix. Man, this game, it feels like we're pretty much even now. I know Dire scales better, but it feels like VPP just sees how to play the game a little bit, right? They're being aggressive. They smoked out of their own base when they were stuck. They're still being the aggressors.
They're a good team. They're capable of making plays, and I think they understand that they're not in an amazing spot this game, as they have been in most of their series so far in this tournament.
See you later, nerds.
But it's not over yet.
And they know, right? You have a Nature's Prophet. If all of a sudden maybe the Dire does commit a little bit weird, they lose a TP, all of a sudden your base is just kind of backdoored.
I think
it's always there.
In team fights, unless you have Fiend's Grip or like Shaker combo for Luna, I think they need to stay away from her.
Okay.
Because Furion, like you saw Furion trying to like man up there and click the Luna, quickly realized that he had no business fighting Luna.
Yeah. Especially when the Satanic gets popped. Nah, you're not touching that. Well, Dire sticking together again. Radiant actually more split on the map. DM, you're crazy, man. He throws it down. Oh, doesn't throw it out. Epileptic Kid actually, whoa. He goes in. They just want to kill Lawdance, and here comes FN TP in. This might just be another kill. Nice 4-staff away from his carry, actually, V-Tune. And they back out. No cooldown anymore on the teleport by FN, so you're going to be seeing Teal fly over this map.
It's too bad Dire didn't... Wait, does Dire have? What? No, Dire didn't get the Philosopher's Stone. Nyx could really use some gold right now. So he's still on like one item. Yeah. Blink Dagger plus Plate Mail. If he had like a Yule's or a Lotus for himself, or so many items, he could be so much more useful in the game.
And I actually like it, finally. One of the teams using that Ninja Gear as a support item, that solo smoke. They have it up on that Earthshaker. 30 movement speed, pretty nice too. So is this just, it feels like we're down to the old, it's going to be a next Roche kind of game.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
What do we have? Roche will respawn 2 minutes. And okay, they smoke. Aloha dance. They stop it. Ah, there they go. Do we have the Blood Thorn? Do we want to use it? General, he gets the stun. Queen of Pain didn't have the BKB up. It's up now. She can get up and blink away. There's the Yules. Oh, will they be able to bring her down? The boat, she does go down, pushed back by the arena. It's going to be a buyback. They do have the outpost, so she'll TP back, but it doesn't matter. FN's already down. You need to cancel that. He does, and, well, that was a pretty easy-looking team fight for Dire, in all honesty. The no BK, Quap had Refresher up. BKB was on cooldown for 5 seconds, and they just abused it.
Yeah.
Definitely feels like a misplay by Apple.
No Quap BKB, no Shaker Echo Slam.
And now they're looking for more, won't get it. All right, Luna, I need to see that leveler go into your inventory soon.
Oh, nice. I got the always 105. He's got the courier for the Roche.
Yep. He's going to be a minute. And, well, this is... We forgot, there's a couple heroes that just defend bases really well. Underlord, definitely at the top tier of those.
They still have Echo Slam as well, so Luna does need to be a bit careful.
Okay, there's...
Oh, Repair Kid, get out of here.
Oh, and there it is! The dunk goes out, he gets the stun. They're trying to burst him. A nice blinking with the Carapace to stop it a little bit. There's the Satanic. It will wear off in 2 seconds, but she's already full HP. Save gonna be going down. Epileptic Kid has a blink in 2, no BKB. That's a dieback, and this is looking like the game. We have a repair kit, won't matter. The G's are dropped, and man, this series, it is an inter-regional game, and we talk about, you know, they probably just play each other more, know each other more, but FlyToMoon.
Getting a little fancy with their draft